Okay, here we are, back to our Redneck steam generator, finally. Got the finger held up from where I cut the finger slightly after a lengthy labor dispute with my 10-year-old cameraman. Got a new one. Actually, he's just in bed, it's kind of late. So my wife's going to help me. So, we're going to finish putting this thing together and see if we can make steam. So here we go. I've already test fit all my pieces, which I failed to do last time. Ended up with the wrong size hose clamp that wouldn't work. Ended up with a dull knife in my razor knife, which wouldn't work. So, hopefully things will go a little bit better this time. I apologize for the lighting. My trusty workbench here, the kitchen table, is hopefully going to get replaced with a real workbench before long. Hopefully the teapot won't tip over while we're trying to get some steam out of it. Quite a contraption here. Needle for refilling basketballs and whatnot. On this end. Down there. Alright, stand by and we'll fill it with water and see if it works. Okay, here we are. Looks like we're getting steam. A little bit of moisture out of there, but we're definitely shooting steam out of the thing. This hose is a little weak. It got really soft when it got hot, so I'm probably going to replace this hose with something better. It's kinking off over here on the side once it gets warmed up, so got to do something about that, but I think that might work. Hopefully that'll put out enough steam to serve my purpose. In the meantime, we're going to turn that off and talk about some other stuff, so stand by just a second. Okay, meanwhile, went out and did a little bit of shopping. I bought me a hanging light fixture so I can put a heat lamp in. They had a cheaper one, but it would only handle 150 watt or 125 watt, something like that. So I decided maybe I better buy the one that will hold a 30 or a 300 watt. I don't want to ruin the fixture. It's got a ceramic fixture down inside of it. It's got a clamp on it, so I can clamp it onto something so I can heat up the tongue extensions. I went and bought me a bulb down in my favorite home improvement store, Home Depot. I asked Dave what wattage his bulb is. He said he thought it was a 150 watt bulb. Well, they only had 125 or a 250, so I bought the 250. I figured if it got too hot I could just raise it up higher and keep it away from the neck of the guitar. So we'll give that a try next time we work on acoustic guitars. I got a ton of acoustic guitars that I've been collecting over the last year, getting ready to do this. I think I've got about 15 now, something like that. So I need to get busy and start working on them. So I went to the pawn shop, decided maybe I'll pick up a couple of electric guitars and see if I can do some work on them. And this is what I ended up finding. I got this Fender Squire Strat. Somebody tried to do a Eddie Van Halen on it. Looks like it's got something busted off down there in the whammy bar hole. Not set up very good. All the edges of the frets are sharp as could be, and I don't know if you can see down that neck, but the neck looks like a banana. It's got a pretty bad back bow in it, so we'll try to straighten that out and try my hand at setting up a Strat and see if we can make it play. The electronics in it seem to work alright. I got this guy. It's a Axle, I guess is the name of it. Kind of a Strat copy. It came with a whammy bar on it, but look how high they've got that bridge jacked up. That obviously needs some help in adjusting and a little bit of work. The action, of course, is way high because of that. And I'm pretty sure the radius of the bridge is not on, because that looks flatter than flat, and if you look across there, the strings don't look like they're sitting quite right. So I need to get some radius gauges and check that out a little bit. But that should be a couple of fun projects to tinker with. That one was listed for $39.95. Well, sometimes at pawn shops they even have sales, because I bought that one for $19.95, half price. And the Strat here, they had it listed for $49.95, and I got that for $34. So I walked away with a couple of practice guitars for a little over 50 bucks. So anyway, those will be some fun projects if we get this all to work. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.